This is Troy Doty with Northwest Realty Source. So you listed your home 3 weeks ago. The photos look great, the price feels reasonable, but every time you hear from your agent, it's the same update. No new showings, no offers, or no real activity. That's usually the point where sellers start questioning everything. Is the price too high? Is the market slowing down? Did I hire the wrong agent? Or did I miss the best time to sell? Before you make any major decisions, it's important to understand what's actually happening. A few years ago, this wasn't a conversation most sellers had to have. Homes were selling in days, sometimes with multiple offers and bidding wars. But today's market is different. Buyers have more choices, they're taking their time, and they're much more selective about the homes they're willing to purchase. Right now, more than half of the listings on the market are sitting for 60 days or longer without going under contract. That doesn't mean your home won't sell. It simply means the homes that are priced correctly, presented well, and marketed effectively are the ones getting the attention. So if your home isn't getting the results you expected, let's talk about how to diagnose the problem and what you can do to fix it. The first thing is to look at whether you're getting showings. If buyers are coming through the door, but nobody is making an offer, the price is usually the issue. Think about it this way. The marketing is working because buyers are finding the property. The location isn't stopping them because they're taking the time to visit. But after comparing your home to others in the same price range, they're deciding something else offers more value. This is one of the clearest signals sellers receive. Buyers today are not negotiating the way they did in previous markets. If they feel a home is overpriced, many simply move on to the next option. A small price reduction of a couple $1,000s rarely changes anything. Sometimes a meaningful adjustment is needed to reposition the property and put it in front of a completely different group of buyers who weren't seeing it before. The second thing is to evaluate whether buyers are even finding your home in the first place. If showings are slow or non-existent, one of the two things is usually happening. Either the home is priced outside of the search range where buyers are looking, or the online presentation isn't compelling enough to convince them to start scheduling a showing. Remember, buyers make their first decision online. They look at the photos, the description, and the overall presentation before they ever step foot inside the property. If the photos are dark, cluttered, poorly staged, or simply don't showcase the home's best features, buyers often scroll right past. This is where updated photography, better staging, improved descriptions, and stronger marketing can make a significant difference. Sometimes a property doesn't need a major change. It simply needs a fresh presentation that captures buyer attention and creates renewed interest. The third thing to consider is whether it's time for a strategic reset. If you've already improved the presentation, adjusted the price, but the home still isn't gaining traction, taking the property off the market for a few weeks can be a legitimate strategy. When a listing sits too long, buyers begin to wonder what's wrong with it. But when you relaunch the property after 2 or 4 weeks off the market, several things can happen. New buyer alerts are triggered, the listing appears fresh again, and buyers see it as a new opportunity instead of a property that's been sitting for months. That break also gives you time to make updates, improve staging, get new photos, and come back with a stronger game plan. A reset isn't giving up on the sale. Sometimes it's exactly what's needed to get buyers looking at the home with fresh eyes. If your home's been sitting on the market and you're not sure what to do next, I'd be happy to help. I'll review the latest comparable sales, take a close look at your listing, and give you honest feedback about what's working and what's not, and what I would recommend moving forward. So give me a call or send me an email, and let's put together a strategy to get your home moving again.